Hello, my fellow gamers. Gamer Dude back once again on the first day of this fabulous new year. I hope you all had a fantastic Christmas, or whether it just be a regular Sunday for you, I still hope you had a brilliant day. And I hope you're all recovering from the hangover from last night. I know I was suffering this morning. But anyway, we are back to normal content, and it is going to be a magnificent year for gaming this year. We have a lot coming. So this month, we have Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order coming to PlayStation Plus for free. So I will be downloading that and live streaming that. Never played it before. Haven't touched a Star Wars game in years, so it'll be very interesting. We'll be continuing Sonic Frontiers gameplay. We'll be continuing Saints Row gameplay. I think I've nearly finished both those, so they won't be going on too long. We have Horizon Forbidden West DLC. We have Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. We have Spider-Man 2 later this year. There's a lot coming this year, you know. There are a lot of games coming out this year, and it is going to be absolutely epic. And, of course, the big one, Hogwarts Legacy. Cannot wait. Definitely be live streaming it. Definitely won't be having commentary because home cinema system, obviously. But anyway, before we get into the gameplay, y'all know the routine, or at least I hope you do by now. If you are new to the channel, please make sure you smash that like button and drop me a subscribe, because it would just be your good deed of the day. Same applies if you are a returning viewer. So, I've done quite a lot since my last live stream. I have to say, this game is extraordinarily addictive. It's just as frustrating as playing Crash Bandicoot in certain areas, but it is also extremely, extremely addictive. I'm actually on the final island, and I'm glad I didn't do a live stream on the previous island, because that one was just a pain in the ass. I hated that island. It's like, ugh. But what I've been mostly doing here is just exploring. I haven't done any of the story for this island. I've just been exploring. As you can see, I've discovered quite a fair bit of it. But yeah, I've not collected any of the Chaos Emeralds, done any of the digital space things. I was saving that for the live stream. I don't think we're going to get all of it done tonight, because I'll be live for about maybe an hour and a half. Still somewhat recovering from a bender last night, which I regret because I don't drink very often. So I've been feeling it all day. But yeah, so we're just about to collect the first Chaos Emerald, so let's get on with it. You know, I've found a much easier way to collect these vault keys than doing the digital space things. Just go fishing. It's so much easier to just go fishing. You know, you go fishing and you can just buy the vault keys. It's so much easier. I'm actually really enjoying this island. Except for those things, I really don't like them. Just sort of pain in the backside to defeat. But we've had some massive upgrades to Sonic. I've upgraded his ring capacity, his speed, his defense, his strength. So we stand a better chance at defeating enemies and going faster and running away faster and whatnot, so all good. And the frame rates are still fantastic, you know, even when you upgrade the speed. It's like, as I was saying on the last live stream, you have to be very, very careful when it comes to a speedster in a video game. If you remember DC Universe Online, if you chose a speedster as your superpower, it didn't really work with the game. You know, the frames dropped and it looked awful. But in this, they did it really well. You know, they covered it really well. So I think if they were ever to make a Flash video game, it could work if they used the Sonic engine. Yeah, that didn't work. Just threw me off the edge. So I appear to be on a freeway on Earth. A Japanese freeway by the look of the license plates. Ah! Damn it. Every time I fall I retry because I lose my rings. Yeah, I need the rings. It's just really dodgy to control it. Like, I wanted to collect that red thing and it just would not let me anywhere near it. The only problem I have with these types of missions are the freaking camera angles. I absolutely hate the camera angles. You know, because you get used to like free aiming cameras, it kind of becomes annoying when you get restricted to a specific style of camera. Oops. Oh, bollocks. Yeah, that was frustrating. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, I got it this time. Oh, nearly had me there. Wow, this is a dodgy freeway. I don't think it's up to code. I think it's regulation standard. Oh, we collected all the red things at least. Horrible time, but I'll take that. I got 3 out of the 4. I can always come back to that later and do the score. I can definitely feel the nostalgia when it comes to these mini Portal side missions, you know? Yeah, the sound from collecting the rings, all the enemies that spawn in, you know, all the egg bots and everything strewn around the place. It really does take me back to those early days of Sonic, back when I played it on the Mega Drive. that was seemingly pointless. Get infinite boost up here. I love the sound of the rings. It's just so iconic. These are just about the only enemies I like on this island. This is so damn easy. All the other enemies like put up shields and fight back, and it's like, come on, really? I mean, it's definitely apparent from the way that Sonic's moving that for this game in particular, they did slow him down a little. But I'm okay with that, you know? It works. Blazin', what's good, dude? Thanks for stopping by, appreciate it. I was just saying I've done quite a lot since the last live stream because this game is ridiculously addictive. Like, super addictive. I'm actually on the final island. So I think next time I live stream it, I'll probably just be on free mode. You know, just doing all the bits that I missed in between. Oh, for sure, dude, for sure, for sure. Always appreciate a hangout. You know, speaking of hangouts, I'm actually thinking of reviving something that I did at the start of this channel, and that's my chat and hangout streams. You know, I used to do live streams, nothing gaming related, it was just to chat with my community, hang out, and have a general laugh. And I haven't done that in about 4 years. So I've been thinking about doing those again. Yeah, I am enjoying the new year. I woke up regretting the new year this morning, you know. Drank a little bit too much. Celebrated a bit too hard, you know. Blue Red Productions was good. Thanks for stopping by. New to the channel as well. Appreciate it. I'm strictly a PlayStation gamer. It's nothing personal, you know. I've got nothing against other consoles or other console users. I just prefer PlayStation. I must admit, I do have somewhat of a beef with PC gamers and modding, but that's about it. Exactly, dude, exactly. It's tradition to get wasted on New Year's. Yeah, sorry about that, Blue Red. It's just, to me, the Nintendo Switch is just a glorified PSP. You know, it's been done.
Sure would have been smoother sailing if we'd been working together from the start.
Sony did it first with the PSP.
Well, I guess I had to earn your trust first, huh?
I know there was the Game Boy and things, but... You know, the Nintendo Switch is basically just an upgraded
Do you know
PSP.
how to activate the starting device?
I've figured out everything else up until now, haven't I? Don't sweat it.
Oh, this is one of those fun little mini games. There was one mini game I played in the previous level, and it was pinball. It was literally Sonic Pinball. It was awesome. This just reminds me of Space Invaders or Galaga. Still a bunch of fun though. Something different from all the combat and running around. So we've got 5 people watching. Thanks for stopping in, guys. Appreciate it. I hope you all had a magnificent new year and are paying for it today. I know I was this morning when I woke up. Damn. Headache of all headaches, tell you. Oh yeah, Blazing, there's a bunch of mini games. Like I said, on the previous level, there was a mini game where you legitimately play pinball. It was Sonic Pinball. Sonic rolled up into his iconic ball shape, and you used him as the ball for pinball.
We were enemies. Furthermore, my name holds no meaning.
Well, sure it does. Eggman named you that for a reason. That means you're important to him.
You think he cares about me?
Sure. In his own way. Hey, time's a-wasting. Let's wrap this up.
I love how he said that under his own voice, like, in his own way. Funny, Sonic should actually mention Eggman caring about her, because there's an audio log with Eggman talking about her character in particular, and he refers to her as actual family, and then he's like, wait, no, she's a program. She's not real. And then he's like, but is she? And it's later revealed in another audio log that he actually named her after his cousin who passed away, or auntie or cousin, some family member that passed away. And he was envious of this family member. That was a little bit tedious, but still kind of fun. I mean, how big is this freaking island? But still, I'm not complaining. This is what drew me into this particular Sonic game, that it's a massive open world. I don't know much about Dragon Ball Z, so I'll have to take your word for that, dude. My knowledge of Dragon Ball Z ends after the 90s to early 2000s anime version. See, the more you do these mini games, the more you figure out how they're actually going to be patterned, and you think to yourself, well, this just ain't that hard anymore. I mean, some of them still are extraordinarily difficult, and I've almost rage quit over a few of them, but ones like that, you can really pick up easily, and it's like, oh yeah, I know this one now. Don't know what's up here, but it looks interesting, so let's keep going. I'm probably going to find out it's somewhere I have to go later, and I've just wasted my time coming up here. Yeah, it's somewhere I have to go later, and I've wasted my time coming up here. Well, at least I know now. I like that some of these environmental unlocks can only be done at night as well. So like, you've really got to get your timing right if you want to get it done here and now when you find it. So 10 people watching. Thanks for stopping in, guys. Do appreciate it. Once again, hope you all had a great Christmas and a fantastic New Year. Whether Christmas was just a regular Sunday for you or if you celebrate it, still, we hope you had a fantastic time. Yeah, I will admit, when I got this game and I first live streamed it, I thought it was just going to be one of those gimmick games, you know, that didn't get any attention, that didn't drive in any viewers or get anyone talking in the chat, but it's actually been largely popular. And I'm actually surprised at that, considering Sonic Frontiers did receive negative reviews. I'm surprised people are tuning into it. Not complaining. I'm just surprised. I suppose it's because the Sonic IP is just so iconic that whenever someone sees it pop up on their feed, they're just like, ooh, Sonic. Damn it. There we go. I got it that time. Third time's the charm, as they say. Alright, didn't want to do that, but fair enough. You do you. Yeah, it was kind of trippy, but it's one of the more interesting enemies that are on this particular island. It's also the easiest enemy that's on this particular island. Compared to something like this. Damn. Damn it. I got stuck. Then coins is live. You lose them really quickly as well. Yeah, no touchy. Ah. Rude. Threw me off the edge. It's like, and don't come back! Kind of deal, you know? Yeah. But I got the mother trucker. All that effort for one cog. I was expecting something more, but do it his own. Oh dear, that looks perilous. Yeah, I knew that was going to be perilous. What's up there, I wonder? So I don't want to be that guy, but if you are new to the channel, please make sure you smash that like button and drop me a subscribe, because it would just be your good deed of the day. Epic Sonic Fan 16, what's good? Thanks for stopping in, appreciate it. I would have to agree with you there. I mean, I haven't honestly played a Sonic game in years. The last time I played a Sonic game was on the Mega Drive, and that is going back 20 years, so it's been a rather long time since I played a Sonic game. But I have kept up with them, you know, I've looked at them, seen gameplay footage and whatnot. But the only reason I came back to it, and I've said this previous times, the only time I came back to this game, or this franchise should I say, is because it was open world. Like, fully open world. And the world is massive. Oh yeah, I agree with you. I missed a hell of a lot when it came to Sonic, but like I said, when I saw this game, something drew me to it, you know, and I think it was the fact that it was just a fully explorable Sonic game, while at the same time taking you back to some of those nostalgic moments from the classic Sonic games. You know, like when you go into the digital cyberspace in this, it is essentially the classic Sonic. But the combat for this particular Sonic game is just ridiculous. You know, you can do so much with this like version of Sonic with the combat. It is so ridiculous. And I love that I'm playing it on the PS5 as well, putting the game at its full potential. As well as skipping out on those annoying loading screens. I remember the loading screens from the original Sonic games all too well. I will indeed have fun. I am actually having fun. And that's all you need in a video game, really. As long as you have fun. What's to stop you from carrying on? And I think if they make another game in this particular Sonic franchise, I will definitely purchase it. Oh, that'll do nicely. I'll come back later to get the red stars. Or as I've aptly named them, Ruski stars. Apologies if you're from Russia and watching, that is not intended as a dig or an insult. Yes, Sonic Unleashed, when that first came out, that was another one that I was intrigued by. But after watching some gameplay and reading reviews, I wasn't too enthralled in the game. But this one? Oh, I saw it and I immediately said to myself, okay, I have to get this. Or I have to have this. Oh no, don't worry. I realise that now. Now I'm older and wiser. I know never to listen to reviews. Yes, Fear the Walking Dead is still running, but the season has finished until next year. Well, not next year, this year. I'm confused in my tenses because, you know, we've just literally entered the new year, so I'm still confused in my tenses. IGN should relish in that apology. It was long overdue. I think EA Games need to apologize as well for saying that single player games are dead. Because just take a look at this, for example, single player, and it's beautiful, it's fantastic. But then again, EA Games, being EA Games, just want to concentrate on money. All they want are them microtransactions. They don't care about the players. I would have to agree with you there. You know, the damage has already been done when it comes to reviews and developers and whatnot saying certain things about certain franchises or certain platforms. As people listen, if it comes from a source like IGN or the mythical lands of Reddit, then people automatically believe it to be true. Okay, that was seemingly pointless. Again, I would have to agree with you there, Epic Sonic fan. This game has rekindled my love of Sonic. As I previously mentioned, I haven't played a Sonic game since I owned a Mega Drive, and that's going back 20 years. And playing this game has really rekindled my love for it. You know, in some areas, it's just as annoying and frustrating as, say, Crash Bandicoot, for example. But in others, it is absolutely flawless and magnificent. Just like this particular minigame, for example, with the meteor shower. It just gives you something extra to do, you know? It's fantastic. It is a wonderful game. Oh, exactly, Blazing, exactly. You know, EA games are like, oh yeah, single player games are dead, and they go ahead and make literally the best Star Wars games in the franchise, being Fallen Order and the next one that's due out this year, and they're still like single player games are dead. So it's like, well, way to contradict yourselves, EA games. Roadmap. Possibly. Refresh my memory. Just this world, you know, this world is so immersive. There's so much to do. Oh yes. I believe I have heard of the roadmap for Sonic Frontiers. Yeah. I can't remember what the DLCs were going to be about, but I do remember, I think I made a video on it actually. Yeah, I wonder if in the DLCs we'll be able to play as Tails or Knuckles or even Amy, or will they reverse the roles and let us play as Eggman? That'd be a nice change, eh? Playing as the villain, playing as the bad guy, playing as Eggman. As if I recall, in any previous Sonic game, you've never been able to play as Eggman. You know, correct me if I'm wrong, you know, you being the ultimate Sonic fan, but I believe you've never been able to play as Eggman. I think the game in general has the most beautiful music I've ever heard. Even when you go into those, even when you go into those cyberspace missions, this backing track, the soundtrack for those missions is absolutely beautiful. Or like when you face off against the Titans in this one, some of the boss music is,
I'm never trusting a tower again, no matter how cool it looks.
Oh, okay, so at least one of them had a playable Eggman, but isn't that particular Sonic game going back years now? It's quite old, is that one, if I'm not mistaken? I mean, even though I haven't played a Sonic game since the days of the Mega Drive, I do still watch the anime series. I must admit, I am a big kid when it comes to watching anime shows. You know, I still watch Yu-Gi-Oh! For God's sake. I'm 28 years old. I still watch Sonic. I still watch Pokemon. I still watch Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, come on. I grew up with it. Of course I'm still going to watch it. I'm never going to outgrow it. I'll probably be 60 years old with my grandkids and have them watch it with me at the same time. Yes, Sonic's voice is different in this game. If I'm accurate here, I believe it's the same voice for Tails, the same voice for Eggman, the same voice for Amy, the same voice for Knuckles, but Sonic just sounds a little bit different. I mean, I'm not too sure if it's the same voice for Sonic, but I just know he sounds just a tad different. I mean, you gotta love the fluidity of this game as well. It's brilliant. I mean, I said this in my previous live stream. You know, you have to be very careful when dealing with games that have a speedster, because it can really screw with the frame rates. You know, it can really screw with the game as a whole. But this game, they got it right. You know, they did it brilliantly. Oh, okay, yeah. So it is the same voice actor, but they just made his voice a tad bit deeper to fit with the aesthetic of the game. The way I see it though, if you enjoy yourself when playing a game, then the devs have done a good job. If you don't enjoy the game, then it's not that they haven't done a good job, it's just that it's not for you. Oh, son of a whore. This is what I'm talking about when it can sometimes be as frustrating as a Crash Bandicoot game. It's like, you think you're going to get through it, and then you're like, oh, come on, really? And I just... What? What? Missed it. Well, I didn't do very well on that one. Oh, exactly, Epic Sonic fan. You know, if a game like this can draw someone like me back to the franchise who hasn't played a Sonic game in years, then you should be proud. You know, you should be proud to be a fan. And by that you mean Dad. Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, I mean, if I had kids, I would be playing this with my kids. You know, I would make them play the Sonic game I have on the Mega Drive first, and then I would make them play this. Of course, they probably wouldn't like that one as much because of the pixelated graphics and the fact that it would hurt their eyes, because it hurts my eyes. But you see where I'm coming from. I actually like that you two know a lot more about the Sonic franchise than I do. Because that way, if any of the Sonic games come free on the PlayStation Plus app, I can download them. And, you know, you can tell me if it's good or not. But at least if it's free on PlayStation Plus, I won't have wasted any money. I mean, this was one Sonic game I could have bought for myself, and I knew I wouldn't have wasted any money, that I would have enjoyed it. But I had to leave something out for someone to get me something for Christmas, you know? Cinema Storms, new to the channel, what's good? Thanks for stopping in, appreciate it. Happy New Year! Hope you all had a good one, and a very happy Christmas as well. Hope you had a good Christmas. Oh, that was close. Oh. Yeah, contrary to what some people might say, I actually enjoy the Titan boss fights. But that's mostly because of the epic soundtracks that they used for them. Oh, come on. Okay, so I'm not gonna get, like, the best time here, but I think I got the rings. No, I didn't get the rings. Alright, well, we'll come back to that one another time. I don't want to spend all night on the same one. You'll just get bored. Wait, hang on. There's a secret boss if you play it on hard mode? I'm playing it on the second to hardest difficulty, but you're telling me if I play it on hard mode, there's a secret boss? This I will have to check out. Bullet, what's good? Thanks for stopping in, appreciate it. No, Epic Sonic fan, I don't have Discord. A lot of people are telling me I should get Discord, but I thought Discord was more for, like, PC gamers. You know, I'm not too sure if I should start a chain on Discord if I'm just a console gamer. Might get a lot of criticism if I did that. You know, it's not because I have anything against other consoles. It's just I grew up on the PlayStation, aside from the Mega Drive, and PlayStation's where my heart's always been. So that's that. Oh yeah, definitely. I definitely plan on doing another Saints Row live stream. I think I'm just about finished with that as well, actually. So that was just so smooth. It wasn't janky. It wasn't all over the place. It was just a really smooth transition there. I really like that about this game. I can show you how long it took me to get there. 19 hours 45 minutes, because that was the last time I saved it, and that was the first time I got onto the island. But I was dragging it out a little bit, you know, to explore the other islands, so it would have taken me a little bit less time. Cinema, as I was just saying, the last time I played a Sonic game other than this one was on the Mega Drive, and that's going back 20 years. So it's been a long time. So of all of the Sonic games I have played, and I think I've played 2 of them on the Mega Drive, and then this one, it has to be this one.
So, we've got satellite maps today, but I don't think they can compete with direct brain downloads. I can roll with it now that I know it's alien tech, but it's still a bit weird.
Bit more Sonic content gives me more views.
Why are the villages missing when everything else is
well,
so detailed?
I said this earlier, I figured when I got this game, it would just be one of those, you know, gimmicky live streams that would get, I don't know, a couple dozen views every time. But it's been one of my more popular series. So I think at some point after I've finished it, later in this year, I might do just a speed run, you know, just do the whole thing.
Can be trusted first.
It is rare that I do speedrun videos, you know, due to my job, and I've got to be up early, so I don't do long plays or speedruns that often. Huh, I don't recall that one either, Blazin'. And you know, it's not because I haven't played a Sonic game in so long, it's just, you know, I have kept up to date with them, but I just don't remember the name of it. Oh, to beat the gap, don't boost. Just boost as you're going over the rail, and then let Sonic do the rest. I figured that out early. You know, if you tried to boost to go over a gap, like say this for example, if you boost, it just won't make it. So sometimes you can boost and jump, or sometimes if you're at max speed, he will just go over himself like that. Max speed, didn't do anything. I did say sometimes. It doesn't always work. There we go. It worked then. Oh, the quest where Sonic skydives, just aim for the yellow rings, if I remember correctly. Just, I think, if I remember rightly, you're on a time limit for that one, so just skydive with R2 sparingly, you know, use it in the right situations, you know, not when you're so close to the spiky things. No, I didn't know there was supposed to be one island, actually. I mean, it would totally make sense that there was supposed to be. I mean, with the sheer size of the game in general, it wouldn't surprise me if there was supposed to be one massive island. Of course I know the way. You have to have a ball to know the way. Whoa! I didn't ask for this. What's happening? No! Rude! Let me out! I want out! I don't want to try again. Yeah, I figured it was L1 and L1, I just didn't want to do that. No, no touchy. Just because Sonic Fan for this particular live stream, my main focus is just to head for these lot of pillar things and get the Chaos Emeralds. You know, get the keys and get the emeralds. Oh, Sage. Sage is a really interesting character. In one of the Eggman audio logs, and I was saying this earlier, Eggman's actually debating whether or not she's a real person. You know, he's like, wait, no, she's not real. She's a program. I created her. And he's like, or is she? And then I think it's revealed that he named her after his auntie or his cousin or something that died. And he actually envied that family member. That's why he named the program after them. But Eggman and his crazy fetish programs. Man has a serious fetish. Balls. I'm going to try that. Just this backing track, it is amazing. It sounds very techno-y, you know. And I do love techno music. Also, the best part is actually I haven't been copyrighted for this music yet. I'm probably speaking too soon. I'm probably gonna get copyrighted after this stream's over, but I didn't get copyrighted for my last one. Freaking jetpack. Now I've just been shot out of a cannon. Awesome. Now I've got a skateboard. What? Okay, that one was pretty dope. I liked that. Ooh, that was sucky. Oh, the Sonic music isn't copyrighted? Fair play, fair play. I don't really have a favorite song in this game. You know, I like all the songs, and it's rare in any given video game that I like pretty much every single song in the game. No! That sucks. I think at this point I'm just going for a better time because I know I've screwed up everything else. Yeah, that's not happening. Yeah, no worries, Bullet. I mean, I will admit that sometimes the controls can be a wee bit clumsy for this game. But other than that, it is a really enjoyable game. No, I got an even worse time than last time. Ah well. Continuing on. I mean, the way I've seen it for this particular version of Sonic, you've got to look at it as the developers basing him around the movie version of Sonic, so the live-action version of Sonic. Because to me, although it's got elements from the classic Sonic, it doesn't feel like the classic Sonic. You know, it's definitely got those nostalgic vibes, but it feels a lot more like it's centered towards the movie version of Sonic. I don't know if that's just me, but let me know if you agree or not. You're making a Sonic reboot on YouTube. That should be interesting. Well, I'll definitely check that out. You know, if you've subscribed, I always sub back to new subscribers, and I do try to view any content you may be producing. It's only fair, right? You know, you view my content, it's only fair I should check yours out too. And a very happy new year to you too as well, Bullet. Hope you had a good Christmas, and if you're old enough, that is, I hope you didn't get too wasted on alcohol. Awesome, appreciate the subscribe, dude. Remind me at the end of the live stream to subscribe to you as well, because I don't want to forget. Not been over there yet, so let's go over there. Get infinite boost going before we do. There we go. Did it real quick, just subscribed. Well, make sure if you're making a new channel to drop the link of the new channel in your description of your old channel, so people know that you made a new channel and they can just switch over. Oh, invisible wall. That's nice. Yeah, to be fair, the GamerDude channel, this started out as my personal YouTube channel, and I just renamed it. I didn't have any content on, so I just renamed it. Epic Sonic fan, yeah. Catch you later if you're heading off. Thanks for stopping by once again. Do appreciate it. Do appreciate your support. Okay, it's not letting me open the map. There we go. Let's go try that one over there. Actually, no, there's one closer. I'm like, oh yeah, let's go all the way over there to do one. No, there's one right here. So I'm just lazy in that sense. Oh yeah, Bullet, obviously, you know, live streams are a great way to engage with your community and just build your channel. You know, you don't have to say anything, you don't have to do anything. If people like your videos, they'll subscribe. You know. You know, when I first started out, I was just uploading a couple of videos here and there because my Wi-Fi wasn't that great, so I couldn't really live stream. And then when I did finally get a chance to start live streaming, YouTube blocked me for 90 days, so I had to go back to uploading videos. I've been doing this for a couple of years now, and my channel's not massive, you know, it's not big, but I always say I'm not in this for the views, I'm not in this for the money, I'm not in this to get fame. I'm just doing this because, well, I enjoy it. I enjoy playing games, and I enjoy bringing the games to other people. Alright, how do I do this? Oh! That's close. Not going to get the best time for this one. It's like being on a yo-yo. For real? Alright, well, we'll try that one more time. I'm really liking the soundtrack. Beating Knight, you mean that giant Titan thing? The most frustrating moment of my entire adult life. In a nutshell, basically, it was the most frustrating moment of my life. I know there's another Titan on this island, and I've heard it's the most annoying one. It's the hardest one to beat. Hey, we got the rank S time. So once again, thank you everybody for stopping by. Do appreciate it, whether you're watching now or in the future. Please make sure you smash that like button or drop me a subscribe if you're new to the channel, because it would just be your good deed of the day. It also lets YouTube know that you enjoyed the video, and it adds it to the algorithm for other people to enjoy as well. Okay, we'll do one more of these, and then I think we'll call it a day. Just because it's back to normalcy for me tomorrow. It was a nice break while it lasted, but life beckons. I'm sure you all know how I feel, whether it be you've enjoyed your time off school, college, university, work. You'll know how it feels to just suddenly go back when you don't really want to. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair play. Fair play, Blazing. Still appreciate the view. Yeah, it counts as watch time. It counts as a view. That's how we're going to finish this portal, and then we're going to call it. If it doesn't give me the Chaos Emerald, we're going to call it. If it gives me the Chaos Emerald, we'll go grab it and then call it. It's just, this game is so addictive, you know, you think, alright, I'll do this, then I'll come off. Then you see something else and you're like, okay, I'll do this little bit, then come off. To be fair, I'm like that with every game I play. I'm like, okay, I'll do this next bit, then come off, and then by the time I've come off it, I've nearly completed it, and it's like, oh crap, you know? Oh yeah, that was helpful, thank you. It's like, this is one of those ones that doesn't have that much road in it, you know, it's just, get it done. I'd like to see the Flash do that. Yeah, the island before this one with all those large towers, that one doesn't have any little missions or mini games. It's just take out the towers and then you're done. Yeah, it looks like we've still got to collect some more keys. So I'm going to call it there because it's getting late here. It's close to midnight. And I have to, unfortunately, get back to normalcy tomorrow, up at the crack of dawn. I'm sure you all know how it feels. You know, like I say, whether you've enjoyed some time off work, school, college, university, whatever it is, and then you suddenly have to jump right back in, you're like, oh, can we be back in the COVID lockdown again, please? You know, just give me all that time back. You know, just give me all that free time back. Oh, you're in Australia. That's cool. My real dad lives in Australia with his family. So he lives in Perth, I believe. Yeah, Blazer. Yeah, it is. It was the same for me. It's like, oh, but I see an item over there, but I really have to come off it, you know. But when I save it and come back on it another day, it will still be there, and I will grab it. So yeah, that's it for the stream then. So once again, I hope you all had an amazing Christmas, whether it just be a normal Sunday for you, just a normal day. Still hope you had a fantastic time, and I hope you enjoyed the new year and didn't overdo it and get too wasted like me, who is still suffering. Yeah, stay tuned because there's a lot coming this year. Oh, it's a big year for gaming. We have Hogwarts Legacy coming next month. Oh my god, so cannot wait for that game. It's orgasmic just looking at that game. You know, it's one of those games where you're like, oh, I just came. It's just so beautiful. Is that game? I can't get over it. I can't wait to play it. I can't wait to bring it to the channel. Then we have the Horizon Forbidden West DLC, which is also coming in February. Like you say, Bullet and Epic Sonic Fan mentioned, there's the DLC for this game coming this year. We have Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. This is a personal one for me. We have Star Trek Resurgence. There's the sequel to the Star Wars Fallen Order game. Not to mention, this month, if you have a PlayStation, I recommend this. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is free on PlayStation Plus as part of January's free set of games. So I recommend downloading that because you get the PS4 version and the PS5 version. So it's definitely worth downloading it now that it's free if you haven't got it already. But yeah, there's definitely a lot coming this year. It is a big year for gaming. It is the biggest year for next-gen gaming since the coronavirus lockdowns first hit back in 2019. You know, it really put a halt on games being released and coming out, but it also gave devs a chance to work from home and polish the games as they were needed. So, in a way, I suppose we should thank COVID for postponing all these games and having them not come out, you know, due to the fact that all the stores were closed and they would have made no profit on them whatsoever. But we should also hate on it because we've had to wait so long for them. But either way, it's going to be epic. It's going to be a big year, and I'm not only going to be doing live streams. I'm going to be doing videos on various other things in between. You know, various news on games. Thinking of reviving my Just the Facts series again. Thinking of reviving my chat and hangout streams. When I first started the channel, I used to do these like chat and hangout streams from my phone. And they were quite entertaining, you know, they were quite fun. So I'm thinking about doing those again, just to change things up a little and engage with my community a little bit more. So yeah, once again, thank you all for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. And of course, you all know the routine. If you are new to the channel, please make sure you smash the like button and drop me a subscribe because it would just be a good deed of the day. So that being said then, this has been Gamer Dude. Happy freaking New Year, and I will catch you all in the next one, guys.